Spirits communicate to only spirits. This is why when you go into the presence of God, it requires you to be in the spirit so you can communicate to the spirit of the living God. God is a spirit. Hallelujah. So when you are going to talk to God, you must be in spirit. So this is two spirits meet. Your spirit and God is spirit. And you're talking to God. This means your mind must be on to that spirit, the spirit of the living God. Our God is a spirit. Flesh cannot talk to a spirit. Only spirit to a spirit. Okay? This is why if you want to see extraordinary things, you must be in the spirit. So it requires you to be in the spirit, to be so sensitive when you are in the presence of God, so that you can capture everything that He will talk to you. Because we go into prayers most of the times to get answers or to require something or to ask something. And you have to make sure you're so sensitive to capture what the Lord or the Spirit of the living God will talk to you, and that will be in the spirit. You have to be sensitive. All your gaze, all your meditation, imagination must be on the Spirit of the living God. Your ears must be fully open spiritually to hear, to come out into that place of prayer with the answer that you're looking for, with the inquiry that you know. So spirits talk to only spirit. This you should know. This is why we have to keep ourselves in the spirit. We have to walk in the spirit. The Bible commands us to walk in the spirit. To walk in the spirit is to fulfill the spiritual things. Be prayerful, to read the word, to communicate with God in any time, in any way, anytime, any way, to communicate with the Spirit of the living God, so that we cannot fulfill the works of the flesh. This is why most of people who go into prayers and they're praying out of flesh, they get tired. Sometimes they don't even know what to say. They don't even know what to do, because they are not prepared spiritually, because they are doing everything in flesh. But if you just transcend and go into a trance and just imagine or just tell yourself, I am now a spirit going to meet a spirit, then you will not even get tired in God's presence or in the place of prayer. You will not even get tired. You come out of that place with answered prayers. Okay? So just know from today that spirits talk to spirits. Okay? Yeah. And you must be in spirit to capture everything that you want. Hallelujah. Be blessed. This is why Romans 8:8 tells us that those who live in the flesh cannot please God. This is why we have to walk in the spirit, because God is a spirit. Living in the flesh is to live into the sinful desires, just doing everything in the flesh, You cannot please God. So, God is a spirit. Let's live in the spirit. Let's communicate to Him 24/7 if we want answers, if we want to please Him. And only spirit talks to spirits. Only.